Hello, hello. Welcome to Meet the Gattis. This is our baby update with Nygel at 5 weeks.
Change my reality.
5 weeks. Can you believe it's been 5 weeks already? Time is so weird when you have kids. I tell you what, time is so weird. Well, I have Nygel here. He's nursing. He was in his ergo because I was just working around the house getting stuff done. And then he woke up with a vengeance to eat. So he is now eating. But this is perfect because I wanted to show you guys my new nursing cover that I got. It's called Milk Snob, and I didn't have it with Eva Lee, but I obviously got one with Nygel. My sister told me about it because she has one, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so it's super light and thin, but what I really love about it is that it goes all the way around you. It's like a cape or a shawl, I guess. But it's perfect because you can't see into it, you know. And then if you need some more air, you can just put one arm up and let him get some air. But I love it. I seriously love it. I actually just ordered another one today because it was on sale. They sent me a little promo thing that if I take a picture in my Milk Snob and send it to them, they'd give me 15% off. So heck yeah, I did that. So anyways, they have tons of different fabrics and, you know, real cute girly ones, and then, you know, boyish ones too. I liked the solid color one, and then the new one I'm getting is a print one. So I'm so excited to get it. And I'm really gonna like having two because, oh, that's the one thing I didn't tell you, is that, so it's a nursing cover, but it also doubles as a car seat cover, which I love. I use them both equally. But anyway, so since I use them for both, I usually wash it pretty often. And so it's gonna be nice to have another one that I can use while the other one's being washed. So yay! Milk Snob. Get yourself one. Okay, so 5 weeks old, guys, and he's been doing really good. Really good. If you can hear him breathing hard right now and you hear the sniffles, I will explain that in just a minute. But first I want to tell you, he has been having really bad gas, which is really sad. Like, I didn't really notice it too much, but the only reason why I realized it, or me and Kyle realized it, is because in the middle of the night he would be super loud, like grunting and, you know, kind of moaning, making a lot of noises. And at first I just thought, oh, he's just a loud sleeper, you know. But then you know, like, it continued to happen, and so we're like, you know, I wonder, you know, if he has gas, or he sounds uncomfortable as he sleeps, you know. And so anyways, I started just looking into different little medicines that I could give him, you know, different little exercises with his legs. You know, they tell you to do little bicycle movements with his legs, and then to kind of push in to, you know, release the gas. And I got some gripe water, Gripe water. I had never heard of it before, but it's basically for like hiccups, gas, excessive spit ups, and that kind of thing. But one thing that also did help a lot was so we were co-sleeping, and I would just nurse him through the night, dream feed, I guess is what they call it. And so anyway, so I stopped doing that. I was like, maybe he's just, you know, because after I feed him in the middle of the night, I don't usually burp him, which I never did with Eva Lee. She was always just fine with it. She would feed through the night and she'd be totally good. But obviously it's a different little baby. And so, you know, just learning how he ticks. After I would feed him in bed, then I would get up and I'd start burping him, and it helped a lot for sure. He did still have some discomfort, I'd say, but I would say 80% that pretty much did it. Okay, so anyways, because of the gas, yesterday I tried to put some essential oils on his tummy, okay? So I put some essential oils on his tummy. It was just Digestin, diluted with coconut oil, and that's the doTERRA brand. And so I put it on his tummy, and then I also put some On Guard on the bottom of his feet, which is a protective blend from like germs. The night before we had a friend over, and we thought that she was teething, but turns out she was actually sick. And so anyways, so to protect him and Evely from those germs, we ended up putting the On Guard on their feet, right? So this was like at 9 a.m. I put on the On Guard, and I put on the digestive blend called Digestin. So anyway, so then he falls asleep. He was totally fine, and then he wakes up from his nap like 2 hours later, and he was totally congested, like this that we can hear right now. Totally congested, and it was so sad. Like he was having a hard time breathing. I mean, he was breathing, but it sounded so heavy, you know. But he didn't have any mucus in his nose at all. And we tried doing like the bulb and the nose Frida, and I tried the saline drops, but like I couldn't see anything in his nose. So I was like, I wonder if he is having a reaction to the essential oils. You know, I was nervous that I did something wrong, you know. And so anyways, it kept going on, and like a few hours later I was like, well, maybe it'll, you know, start clearing up, but it didn't, and I was so sad. So I contacted once again my amazing nurse friend, and you know, kind of told her what was going on, showed her a video of his breathing and that kind of thing. And she was actually at work at the time, and she was able to show one of her doctors the video, and the doctor was like, you should probably take him in, you know. So here we go again, gathering everything up. We took Evely to Auntie Yaya's house, and got Nygel ready and went to the ER again. Now I did try to take him to his pediatrician first, but it was too late in the day, and they were able to get us in for an appointment, unfortunately. And we were just like, oh gosh, not this whole scene again at the ER and everything, you know. But it went okay. The awesome thing about the ER, if you didn't know this, is that if you have a infant, I don't know up to what age, or kids, whatever, if you have an infant or a baby, they don't make you wait in the waiting room. They automatically take you into a triage room, which is awesome. You don't have to wait with all the sick people, you know. And so, so we got right in, you know, they took all his measurements and everything, and the good news is that he's weighing 9.2 pounds, OMG. Last time he got weighed, he was like 7'14". So this is awesome. 9 pounds, 2 ounces. My little guy is growing. So at the ER, basically they just did like a hospital grade nose Frida. And if you don't know what that is, just like they have a glass bulb, and they first of all put saline in their nose and have a glass bulb, and it's connected to suction, and it just suctions out their whole nose. And she got real deep in there, and she said that she got a lot of mucus out. So he hated it, absolutely hated it. I kind of held his head, and they kind of held his body, so that was sad. So we did that twice for him. We did it once, and then like 20 minutes later we did it again. Anyways, all in all, we were able to go home after that, obviously, and they just said to, you know, keep him, try to keep him comfortable, you know, that it might get a little worse before it gets better, and to get a cool mist humidifier. So we did that, and he slept good through the night, considering, actually he did sleep really good. So again, it's just the hard breathing, which is so sad. Can you say hi? Oh, he's still sleeping here. Yeah. Yeah. I love you. Okay. So that was that whole scene. Glad that is, well, glad the ER part is over. Now he's just on the mend. Okay, so I wanted to show you another little doodad that I actually do not have for Nygel. I only have it for Eva Lee. But a friend gave it to me at my baby shower for Eva Lee. And maybe you guys have seen it, but it's called Mom's One Line a Day. And it's a little calendar journal for Eva Lee. And so let me show you here. So you basically have, you know, a calendar day, and then you have a couple lines to write in like a memory for the day, and it goes up to 5 years. So like when I write in today's, I'll be able to look at last year's memory and see what I wrote down. And it says Mom's One Line a Day, a 5-year memory book. And it has been so much fun to do it for Eva Lee. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite the commitment. So if you feel like you don't have time for whatever, but it's really fun, and I'm excited for Eva Lee to be able to look at it one day when she's older. You know, she gets her own little book, and she gets to look back and see like, oh, I had my first tooth here, or went to Disneyland for the first time, or you know, just little memories. This was when found out that Mom and Dad were pregnant with Nygel. So I just think it's gonna be really, really, really special. So honestly, sometimes I forget to write in it for like 2 weeks, so then I have to go back and try to think of memories. But she's going to love it one day. Even though I'm not doing a Nygel, Nygel will get these little films to watch, and Eva Lee doesn't have that in that way, at least when she was this young. So postpartum, guys, last time I talked to you about how I was feeling some baby blues, and I am so thankful to say that is over now. I think it lasted just over 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks. And last time I filmed was pretty much the end of it. I don't know if I had another episode after I filmed last time. So anyways, I'm feeling super good. I'm so thankful. It was horrible. It's just not a good feeling to feel sad, and you know, it's weird. So I'm really thankful that that's over, and we are just still adjusting to life as a family of 4. I have come a long way in 5 weeks. I've come a long way. So in the very beginning, I think a lot of it was due to baby blues as well, but in the very beginning, like Kyle was not able to leave the house and have me have both the kids. I was just like, no, I can't do it. It really overwhelms me, and I don't feel good about it, you know? And so, but I am slowly but surely getting over that. He was gone for a few hours this morning while I had the kids alone. And I mean, is it chaotic? A little bit, yeah. But it's not like I feel like I'm losing my mind, you know? So, progress. All right, guys, well, I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next Friday for Nygel's 6-week baby update. Yay! Subscribe to be notified, and give a comment, and make sure to hit the like button, okay? Adios!